Yes.
Please hold for your confirmation number. I'm still processing your payment. One moment, please. Okay, we're all set. Thank you for your payment of $55. Your updated amount due is $21.48. Please note that your payment will be processed and means to be paid today. However, it may take up to 24 hours to post to your account. Your confirmation number is 067558049. Your card has also been stored for future use. Would you also like me to send you a text with this information?
Yes.
Great. Should I send it to the number you're calling from?
Yes, please.
Okay, it's on its way. By the way, you can set up automatic bill payments by visiting spectrum.net/autopay to sign up. To hear payment information again, say, repeat that. You can also say, make another payment. For other requests related to this account, say, main menu. Or for a request
Main
about
menu.
in a few words, please tell me what you're calling about.
Speak to somebody about adding fictitious amounts to people's bills and thinking you're going to get by with it. Nobody's going to put up with it. I'm going to cuss somebody the fuck out.
You're having some trouble with your phone. Is that right?
No, my phone's working fine. Spread them. Yeah, it's your mistake. That's for the reason I'm calling. Is y'all ain't nothing but full of mistakes. Why don't you let me speak to somebody?
Sorry, you can say.
Operator. Can I say that? Can I say operator?
Sorry, I'm having difficulties. Before I get someone to help you, please give me your 4-digit security code.
Nope.
Or say,
I'm not going to do it. Oh, yeah. Don't y'all look at that.
sorry, please stay. Or you can also say, help me find that. Or press 1. Or, I can't find it. Or press 2.
I can't find it.
Sorry, I'm having difficulties. Let me transfer you to a customer service representative.
Let's do that,
One moment,
please. Thank you. Retarded ass.
After your call, you may receive an opportunity to provide feedback on the support we provided you today.
Well,
We would greatly appreciate your response.
after the call, you'll have the opportunity to kiss my ass.
Security is important to us. We now offer Voice ID, a service which uses your voice to confirm your identity, making it easier to access your account. It's free and secure. Ask your representative to enroll you in Voice ID today.
Voice ID. That sounds interesting.
Thank you for calling Spectrum. This is Jessica. How can I help you today?
Hey, Miss Jessica, I'm trying to get my bill straightened out again.
Okay.
It says I owe a different dollar amount, and I need that. I need that adjusted, please.
Okay. If I could have you verify your name and service address for me.
Name is. Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, my computer is loading. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what can I do for you today?
I'm sure it's showing $20 more on my account than I owe, and I don't know why, but I go through this about every 2 months. I've had the service 3 years now, and Spread'em can't keep up with my bill accurately. And all I do is try to be a good customer, and it just won't let me. So I need to find out what's going on with the bill. Why y'all showing another $20 on the bill?
Okay, yeah, I absolutely understand your concern here, and I would love to take a look and figure out
No, you
what's going on.
don't have to you. Get free cable working well.
All right, so it looks like the $21.49 is coming from a past due balance from, so the billing cycle was from February 2nd to March 1st. So it was $21.49. So that's where that $21 is coming from.
What? I'm sorry. So the billing cycle runs from this date. So I made a payment that date. So where'd the $20 come from?
When did you make a payment? I'm sorry.
The 17th.
The 17th of February.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, give me just a second here.
Mm-hmm.
Because for this account, it is showing that you just made a payment today.
I did just make a payment. I made a payment today also, ma'am. And next month, on or about the 15th, I'm going to make another payment. That's how that works for me. Every month.
Yeah, I understand that.
I don't think y'all do. There's
So
$20.
do,
There's $20 and something on there that says no, y'all don't.
So what I'm going to do is look at your other accounts, because it looks like you have a couple other accounts.
No, ma'am. I have one other account.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is look at that account and just make sure that it didn't get applied to that account, okay?
So you see how it is. They just don't know. See? It was quick to tell me where it was, how it happened. Son of a bitch. You see how long these videos are? I got better things to do with my life. It was my $20 to begin with. It took me this long to earn it in the first place, and now I'm having to earn it again.
All right, so it looks like you made a payment on my computer is showing me is on February 16th, and it went to your previous account.
Previous account had a zero balance, man.
Yeah, I understand that, but when you made the payment, it went to the other account instead of the current account that you have.
Well, then there's a credit of that dollar amount on that other account, and I need it applied to this account.
Yep, I'm working on getting that fixed. digits of the card number that you used to make the payment.
So, wait, don't tell me. $8217, man.
8217.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you very much. All right, so that payment since it went to your former account that you had, I put in what's called a ticket, and since the payment was $54.99, it will be transferred from that account to your current account, and then since the past due balance is only $21.48, and you paid the $54, you'll have a little bit of a credit on your next bill, okay?
Of 1 penny?
No, because you paid $55 today, so that is already on your account. It shows as a pending payment on your account. So you paid $54.99, and the amount on this bill is $21.48. So you'll have a credit of $33.51 next month.
Well, ma'am, in all fairness, that's not accurate either. That account had a zero balance. Then it was closed out. I created this account simply by moving. I didn't understand that, but that's what explained to me was my position. And then you got to understand, man. I gave him the address and the apartment number, which still hasn't been resolved, to my understanding. And weeks later, I got a call from Spreadum that said they asked me which apartment was I living in, and I told them, and they said, well, no, we've got a work order for that apartment. So there's something wrong. And I said, well, I live here, and the apartment next door is the one that is empty. And I'm sorry, I got that completely reversed. They had it showing next door, which was empty, but they already had a work order for that, and it already had service. That's the reason they called me. And I said, no, I live here. And they said, well, that's not correct. And I explained to them, I said, well, I didn't do that. I told you initially where I lived. All the rest of my mail, all the other vendors have the right address. I don't know why, but judging from my past experience with you, I completely understand. He said he would fix it. He said that there would be a $20 charge for doing it. I said, no, I didn't get it wrong. I'm not paying $20 for fixing something that wasn't my fault. So he said, well, he couldn't fix it. But he could make the adjustment and get the address right so that the service would go through. And so to my understanding now, judging from, because I received a call today about the bill and it wasn't paid. And I didn't appreciate, because my history shows in the previous account too, that's always paid on or about the 15th. And then said it was an erroneous dollar amount, and then he didn't have the correct address. And so these were just flags to me. So when I tried to get that straight, he said he couldn't hit that. I would have to call back and speak with somebody. So I made a payment thinking, well, I'm gonna get my end straight, because it is the 15th, and so that's when I usually pay. So let me go ahead and do that, and then we'll talk about everything else that's existing. So I've been through 4 or 5 representatives now. I've gotten to this point with you, and now you've heard my explanation. You see, I don't understand. I don't understand a bit of it, man. But you know what? If you'll allow me, I'll take that little credit, because I've got quarter hour invested in this. I've got numerous minutes, if not hours, invested in previous phone calls that I didn't care to make in the first place. And I've got videos on the channel. If you don't believe it, you can just glance at it. You don't have to watch the video. You just look and see how long they are, how long I've endured this process. I had to run my own cable at the other address. Did I say that right? I had to run my own cable because the second person wouldn't do it. The first one wouldn't come in the premises. He lied and said I wasn't home, trying not to do the call in the first place. And when I gave him the phone with the representative on it, I let him explain how, if I wasn't home, how could he be speaking to them on my phone. So I don't know what was said there, but he left. Another one showed up, and again wouldn't run the service line, which I did. And ma'am, on and on and on, far more than I care to, far more than you want to hear, and far more than it should even exist. But yet, here I am. Again, if you allow me to keep that little credit, I'll take it and I won't bother you anymore. Till, I don't know, about a month and a half from now.
Okay, so while I was listening to you, I was going through the notes on your account, and everything that you have said has been noted on your account. And it says, account was set at wrong address, needed office only transfer done. Please credit account 1999 when customer calls back. So you will now have, I just credited you, talking too fast. I just credited your account, the 1999 for the service trip visit that was not your fault at all. So you have that $20 credit. So I can't take the taxes off of it. So there's still like $1.50, I think it said. Yeah. So the $1.50 is the state and local taxes. So that is still on your account, but the $19.99 for the service activation charge that you were charged, I took that off, and then this money that you paid to your that went to the former account, I'm not sure why it did, but that money will also be coming to your account, so you will not have a bill next month at all. Like, you will be bill in the mail, but you won't. It'll be paid for because you already paid it right here.
Can I get an email or something to that effect, ma'am?
I will put. I can't send you an email, but I'm putting it in your notes that what all we're talking about right now. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So, as I understand it, when you explained my position the first time, before I went into my explanation of my experience, there was a roughly $33 credit that was being extended to me. Now, on top of that, there's an additional $21 or $2 credit. Is that correct?
Yes. So since with the because the amount due right now is for the service activation. So I credited that, so that will not be on your bill. And then I also this money that because you made a payment on the 16th of February, but for some reason it went to this previous account or the former account with the wrong address. I'm assuming. Yes, with the wrong address.
Correct, yes, ma'am. Correct address, just wrong account. So
with the other accounts that the money went to for February, it's the wrong address. So that's why it's not showing up that you made a payment in February.
And then that's the last facet of this, ma'am, is I live in an apartment. There are multiple apartments on this 102 Woodcrest Drive. Which are you showing me as being?
This one that is pulled up does not have an apartment number.
So I believe I believe that's the hanky panky that representative that I referred to did. He just, I don't know, he changed it. Now there's no apartments here, but there are, and that needs to be corrected because there's going to be a conflict on one of our services in the future. I guarantee it.
Okay, so the other accounts that I have is one from a completely different address.
Yes, ma'am. That would have been roughly, wait, don't tell me. Tall Oaks Drive.
No.
Okay. Then I don't. Yes, ma'am. Then I'm not. Regardless, there are two accounts, two separate accounts on this location, or should be. I'm not paying for their internet, or I hope I'm not.
No, both of these accounts are in your name. The one that is showing me that is disconnected is 102 Woodcrest Drive, Apartment B, Chapel Hill, North Carolina.
And there you showing there's a completely different customer at that location now?
No, this is the only
They have internet, and I'm wondering how they're doing it. But I don't want to be telling anybody secrets, though. So, but the only reason I am mentioning it is because the representative mentioned to me that there was a work order that put this whole thing in conflict initially. So that's I don't mean to be telling on anybody. I'm just stating that's my position, and that's the information that I have that was given to me. And I happen to be privy to the last aspect, is that I know that they in fact do have, that there is internet at that location. There, I'll say it that way.
Okay. Give me just a second here to look at this. Okay. Are you... Is it Unit B or Apartment B?
I am actually in apartment A.
8?
A, Adam. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. There are two apartments at this location, A and a B, and I am in apartment and have been, have not. That was the original request for when I moved. Only 3 miles away, oddly enough, and this happened.
Okay, I am going to put you on hold for just a minute, okay?
Yes, ma'am. There was a Carl somebody at this location previous to me. His mail came in my mailbox, and it was a Spectrum thing, and it was not my mail. I did not open it, but I did notice the name, and it was a Carl somebody. If that helps at all.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Give me just a second. I'm going to put you on hold, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Keep your family entertained with the Spectrum TV app.
Whee!
You can enjoy your favorite movies, TV shows, and
I ain't gonna make y'all. I'm put it on pause
any
again.
device, including Roku,
I didn't think to do that
Apple TV,
earlier
Xbox
when they
One,
did this
Samsung
to me
Smart
for
TV.
a little
You can
while,
also
and
manage
then
parental
anyway,
control.
some of you might have caught it.
Download the Spectrum TV
Oh
app today.
God! And then I was saying, yeah, little dude. Well, you heard the whole story. I was gonna go through the story and thing, but yeah, you thought I forgot, didn't you? I ain't forgot nothing. Man, this is well. I go to my grave with this. St. Peter's going, man, you remember when I was on earth? And yeah, there's a special place in hell
Thank
for
you for choosing
spread them
Spectrum. You
employees,
can count on
I
us to keep
guarantee
you
you.
connected when it matters most.
Right next to Dice. All right, pause button.
Fix all of this for you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and I have one question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
During any of this, did you not have services?
Yeah, it was odd. I mean, here's what I look. Again, I moved 3 miles away. At about 16, 18 hours interruption, and there was wire here. I went ahead and plugged into it, and a little blue light and stuff came on, and I called that nothing. I didn't get a signal, but called the people. It took a while, but then I finally got it worked out. And one of the problems was that apparently, I don't know how, but I requested that I move, and another account got created. So, and with that, I had to go online and agree something anyway, press the button. Once I did that, that was about the 4th representative. He caught it. And so with that, he was able to get me service. And that worked until the part that you were already aware of, that there was a conflict. I received a phone call. There was a conflict with the address in the first place. And then that, yay.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to put you back on hold and go back over to my lead over here, okay? And then I will be back with you as soon as we can try to get this figured out.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and thank you very much. I appreciate your patience.
Oh, I'm a straight talk customer. I'm used to it.
Okay.
Pause button.
What the address needs to be. Okay, so is it 102 Woodcrest Drive, apartment A, as in apple?
Well, it's actually 102A Woodcrest Drive.
Okay, so 102A as in apple?
That's what I've been writing on. Filled it. Yes, ma'am. That's what. You know what? Let me get something that's got my address on it. Yes, ma'am. 102A Woodcrest Drive, Chapel Hill, North Carolina.
Okay.
Plug this puppy in.
Okay, so 102A as in apple, Woodcrest Drive, Chapel Hill, North Carolina, 27516.
Yes, please.
Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and get you transferred over there, okay?
Okay.
Oh, maybe if I can type the right things here.
Yes, ma'am. And thank you.
Yeah, absolutely, no problem. I'm sorry that you've had so many trouble with all of this.
I am, it's not making America great again, but I'm hanging in there.
All right. Well, I'm glad you are, and I'm glad you're being so patient with everything and not yelling.
Oh, I'm no, ma'am. I got you at a disadvantage. You need to watch a couple of those videos. I'm afraid I did a little. I've tried everything. I tried everything that I thought would work, and now what you hear is just I've just give up. I just give up.
Yeah, I completely understand.
But you put a little sugar in the cup, and there's a couple of credits coming my way. So I appreciate that, ma'am. I really do.
You are very welcome. It was my pleasure. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and get you transferred over, okay? I hope that everything is able to be fixed and worked out.
Oh, it's going to be. Yes, ma'am, it's going to be. But only one of us is on the clock over here, so maybe the next one she'll be just like you. She'll know what she was doing, and it'll all be over soon.
Yes, I absolutely hope so.
And again, thank you very much.
You are very, very welcome, sir. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
I'm going to. I'm playing hooky, so.
I mean, yes, absolutely. I would too. I thought about it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and transfer you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for choosing Spectrum. My name is Ayana. How can I help you? Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. I've been transferred to you, Miss, to get some billing information straight.
All right. Let me see if I can pull this up for you.
Yeah, there's notations and stuff on my account.
Can you verify your name? That's gonna load for me. Just a second.
Oh, I got the fucking $10 stuff. It ran for me.
All right. Can you verify the address?
102A Woodcrest Drive, Chapel Hill, North Carolina, 27516.
Thank you. You also want to try out our free cable service?
Free cable service.
Yeah, you can actually stream these channels through your computer or even through your gaming system. Download the Spectrum TV app. Now, this trial actually also comes with a free subscription to Peacock TV app. So you would use your Spectrum TV login credentials to log into Peacock, and that you would have access to for 12 months for free. A lot of people are transitioning or even using Peacock. A lot of Netflix users are using Peacock. It's become really popular. It has a lot of content on there. So you'll be able to try that out as well. But you'll be able to keep that actually for 12 months.
I haven't. The offer sounds good, ma'am, but I don't clearly understand this. You're going to give me the free cable, but
Yeah, you can stream it. That way I
it
don't have
goes
to send you the
through.
equipment. I'm sorry?
I see. I understand. No equipment needed.
Yeah. Because all you have to do is download the app.
Is there a window of opportunity on this for me to do a little research and find out if it's suited for me?
Well, there's no risk because you don't pay anything. It's actually free for the next 30 days. So there's no risk, really.
30 days.
No. You don't have to pay anything today. I basically just turn the services on, and you're able to experience it.
No, ma'am. I'll pass, but thank you. Thank you for the offer.
Okay. Are you connecting any other devices to your internet besides the gaming system and the computer? Are you connecting any mobile devices?
Yes, ma'am. Periodically.
Okay. Are you using a lot of the data off of the Wi-Fi for your mobile phone?
I'm not going to say it's a lot, but I get emails and such. So I don't watch too much videos on it.
Okay, I see. I gotcha. So, do you have unlimited with your mobile carrier?
I do.
Okay. Is that a family plan or is just yourself?
That's just basic, whatever they give me.
Okay. So with you having Spectrum Internet, that actually also qualifies you for Spectrum Mobile. It comes with unlimited talk and text. We have data plans, mobile hotspots. We run on the nation's largest 5G network, actually. And we actually have plans as low as $14 a month. How much are you paying with your mobile service now?
Well, I don't really want to set. I'd like to keep my mobile and my cable separate.
Okay, it's just an opportunity to bundle everything together.
I appreciate that.
And putting everything in one place. Hello?
Yes, ma'am. I understand. I'm sorry.
All right. Did you have any other questions or concerns?
Next month's bill have 102A Woodcrest Drive, Chapel Hill, right?
No, you said that you didn't want me to change anything. Now, if you wanted that change, I would have to speak to another department to see if they would be able to change that, because it all depends on how USPS has it in the system as to whether or not they can change it to 102A. But I could ask them if you wanted.
Well, what do you have?
I have 102 Woodcrest Drive.
Yeah, no, ma'am. The USPS differentiates it also.
Okay. Right. So in the beginning, you said you didn't want me to change anything. So
I didn't want you to change anything in regard. You asked me if my internet was working okay, and I asked you please don't change anything regarding that. So, but no, the reason I was calling was specifically to have the address amended, just the address correction.
Okay, I'm gonna place you on a brief hold. I'll be right back with you.
Yes, ma'am.
hidden fees, and no contracts.
Oh,
Switch,
yeah.
and you can save up to 60% on your monthly bill. Ask your representative how
So
much
the
you can
last
save
person
today.
transferred me to this person to do what this person's going to transfer me to the next person to do. You see what it's like dealing with these people? And she'd been in. Long time with, I'm trying to make sure I ain't talking about. Long time with, let me hook you up with, since you've been through, that ain't nothing for my trouble. It's for anyway. 30-day trial.
Please hold on the line
Withholding
for the next available
information. Don't put it
representative
down.
and
And
have your account
then you
information
gotta run
handy.
it through some other
For
shit
your
that you get
convenience,
for a
you can find
yearly
answers
blah
to
blah
many of
blah.
your
And
questions
then
on Spectrum.net
no, thank
and
you.
the My Spectrum app.
Just be done with it. All right, I'll be back. Let me hit that pause button. Pause. Yes, ma'am. Hello.
Hi, do you know how many units are at 102 Woodcrest Drive?
Units A and B.
That's it? There's no D?
That actually there is. There's A, B, C. No, ma'am. That's a separate. You know what? I don't know. I think is a B, C, and D. There's two separate buildings. The first one is A and B, and so
The other building is also 102 or no?
Ma'am, you're asking me now. You're asking me. I don't really specifically know. I know.
Right,
I live
right
at what I know. Well, ma'am, let me help you with what I do know is I live at 102A Woodcrest Drive, Chapel Hill, North Carolina.
I'll be right back with you.
Yes, ma'am.
Most reliable service. And nationwide 5G is included with every plan. No added taxes or fees and no contracts. Plus, for a limited time, get up to $300 off the Samsung Galaxy S22 series when you switch to Spectrum Mobile. Visit a Spectrum store near you or go to SpectrumMobile.com today. Keep your family entertained with the Spectrum TV app. You can enjoy your favorite movies, TV shows, and on-demand content. Download the Spectrum TV app today.
Pause button.
Own power meter? Does your apartment have its own power meter?
Yes, it does.
And do you also have your own electric bill?
That's correct.
All right, I'll be right back with you. Thank you for your patience.
The next available representative will be with you shortly. Please have your account information handy. Spectrum Mobile is a better way to mobile, with no added taxes, no hidden fees, and no contracts. Switch and you can save up to 60% on your monthly bill.
All right, so I believe that we got a resolution. What I was told is to submit a request for the change. Since we did, it looks like I guess they said they built the address 2 weeks ago. So once I submit this ticket, they should be able to change it. I don't know how long the changes typically take to go into effect. However, these tickets, I usually get back a response in like 48 hours tops. So if you wanted to follow up, you can definitely give us a call to see if it changes in the system. Once it changes in the system, then when you get your mail, you'll see the change reflect there as well. All right.
That's yes, ma'am. That's what I'm anticipating.
All right. Did you have any other questions or concerns for me?
Lord, I hope not.
All right. Okay, so got that updated for you. All right. Well, you said you did not want to try out those TV services for free.
No, thank you.
All right. Thank you for choosing Spectrum. You have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you again, ma'am.
No problem.
Goodbye.
All right.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. An hour. I paused part of it. She was making it. She goes, "It's going to change it to 102 Woodcrest, apartment A." Hey, fine. Works with me. Whatever. If that works for y'all. And then it's going to take a little while for the changes to go into anyway. Jeez whiz. This is what it's like. This for the past 3 years. This is what it's been like, trying to be a good customer. I just want to pay the people. Lord have mercy. Next.